No, I think you give me too much credit. I would say my loyal shareholders from day one, friends and family, plus my employees, the ones who have left us and the ones who are with us, all have been helpful in implementing STAR. I'm not going to be grateful to them. Yes, it's a great thing what we have, but we have visions which go surpass whatever you or I would think of, because it's not just me, it's the group at the office, and we keep talking about it. We have a bunch of wonderful advisors from Mr. Pierre Junio, Jean-Louis Lamour and others, Carol and Charlie Simpson, ex-NTSB, or TSB rather. So it's a vision. Now that vision is being implemented, and what you're going to see in future is not just this technology moving forward from STAR. There will be other out-of-the-box technologies that STAR is working on, and actually we are already thinking of the third generation. We are in the first generation. We are hopefully implementing our second generation box soon, and very soon we will be looking at putting myself and my CTO into an R&D chair just to look after it, and the company will move forward. I will stay as chairman, CEO, as long as I am needed. But our vision is much, much more than what you see today. So the shareholders should be thinking about not just being shareholders now, but for future for their families too, hopefully. Right. Because I personally believe that this technology is just the cusp of it. It's going to move forward onto many other things, and we have a patent for all of that.
Right, and naturally you can't give investment advice. I'm never going to give investment advice, but sometimes one thing small cap investors do is they worry a little too much about the tape. Both on the upside, when things are going great, you'll see them getting over exuberant and thinking they're about to become millionaires overnight. And then on the downside, when things, because everything goes in cycles, they tend to think this is it, the party's over. I think that investors need to look at the long term for any small cap company, not yours. But I've got to say that if Astrium feels confident enough in your technology to put their name to it, put their sales and marketing behind it, you've got to figure, being around the Star Navigation story for the next little while probably makes sense. Always make your own investment decisions. I think you'll probably be the first. You're an accountant. Everyone knows that.
Let me say a word on it.
Sure.
I've always told people who come in for private placements or something, it's only friends and family and people who are ex-investors, previous investors. I always say, look, if you can afford to put the money in. I know you're not going to lose it, but if you need the money for your child's education next week or for your sickness next month, you got to take advice from a consultant. But as you mentioned, downticks, upticks, everyone has an individual judgment on what to do. However, if you're just following the crowd and selling it because someone's selling it or buying it because someone's buying it, I think it's best to ask your advisor. And I always believe that there are avenues that people can have GICs and others if they want absolutely secure investments. We are a venture stock. Hopefully we will graduate into a proper stock market, TSX or NASDAQ or something like that soon. But I personally say make your own decisions and believe in us. We are always there to protect your interest. I won't tell you to buy my stock or sell my stock. That's your decision.
Yeah, and I think it's pretty good because most CEOs, I've been around this space for a long time, and most CEOs say, buy my stock. I think you make a great point. It's a lot more comfortable when you're investing in something and your child's education doesn't rely on it and your life savings. You should never, ever do that. As much as you love Star Navigation, as much as I'm conflicted because you're a Star Navigation client, you and I will be the first people to say, don't be silly when it comes to your investments. Have 90% of your investments where they should be, insurance and GICs and RSPs, and then the small cap, should, but I think you make a great point. Don't buy just because other people are buying. Don't sell just because other people are selling. Take a look at the company, evaluate its partnerships, evaluate where it is, and
feel free to call us.
And call Viraf at any time. Viraf, it's been fantastic having you on. I like the fact that you're one of the most accessible, I want to make sure everyone gets that, accessible CEOs in the marketplace. I think that's very important to make yourself accessible so investors can actually touch you. But more importantly, I think it shows how confident you are because there aren't many people who are going to be on BNN and radio and Agoracom TV.
And flying around.
And flying everywhere as you do because you're off again on Monday.
No, on Sunday I'm off and back on Tuesday. We're visiting England, France, and back to Toronto.
I don't know. I may have to question your judgment as a CEO if you're leaving on Mother's Day.
One good thing, my wife is out in India and my mom's in India, so
Okay,
take care of
you're
her.
back in the good books then. Thank you, Viraf. Have a fantastic weekend. Have a successful trip, and look forward to keeping track of your progress because, like I said, I like it when third-party market acceptance come in, and Astrium is about as good as it gets in this space. Continued success, and have a fantastic day.
And I'll meet you again after the next major press release.
Absolutely.
Which will be within this year.
All right, within this year. That's you're really going out on the limb there, considering we got 8 more months to go in this year.
Yes.
This has been Agoracom TV with Star Navigation CEO and Chairman Viraf Kapadia. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again soon.
Happy Mother's Day.
And happy Mother's Day.